I guess I wondered, I don't know. What did you think about that part where the his servant gets him to get all those things? It wasn't it his servant's uh Shamat-Razum, whatever his name is, it was his idea in the first place to set up the island in the middle of the sea, right? And then he's told him, yeah, there will be three merchants that come along. That also reminded me of how his wife sort of had the ideas in the beginning to to change his profession basically, or to sell the tapestry and everything. It's maybe again this idea of the intuition, kind of getting new ideas and everything. There's association with water there too.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, what
Hmm.
did you think of that? I guess from the merchants, he gets the magical gifts that he needs to overcome the king's hereditary power. I mean, I guess that's what's kind of going on there.
Yeah, and I mean, you see him. This is sort of his sort of return to the marketplace, right? Is he's dealing with merchants, he's dealing with shipping.
Mhm.
They're on some sort of merchant journey, I imagine.
Yeah.
And so he sort of left all of that when he left with the ball. He sort of I think it even describes him going beyond the barrier. So there's sort of this very clear demarcation of going into the other world, into the magical land, the unconscious, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And here we have him going over a sea. So that's already sort of a liminal space with the water.
Mm.
Like you were saying, the water's there. It's kind of in between, but he's sort of coming back to the world of merchants, the world of trying to sell the tapestry, the world of kings and mayors, and the first thing he does is he doesn't his magic wields him kind of, but he uses through magic means he attains, like you said, the powers that he needs to overcome the king and protect him and his wife, protect his relationship from this, egoistic pile of id
Yeah.
that is the king. And so there's sort of this sense that like the merchants weren't going to do anything good with that stuff anyway, maybe. I mean, they have the feast. They all get drunk and they pass out. They don't mention anything about them inviting the invisible servant to eat with them or anything.
Mm.
And then in the morning they wake up and they want to get drunk again to kind of chase off the hangover. So there's at least a little bit of a painting of them as
They're not
uh,
particularly noble, and how did they get those magical things? Maybe they swindled someone else out of them or something.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a all merchants are evil kind of a thing, but
Hmm.
we don't see them being good in any way, and they are duped by the hero in that he's like, oh yeah, well I'm just gonna take all three, and they're like, well, I guess that's what we got to do. I don't know. So there he's the one kind of setting the rules and the other people are just sort of following along. So
Yeah.
you sort of see his role getting reversed there.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.